Hi, this is Mrs. Anderson in geometry, and we are going to work, hopefully, our last example of a midpoint problem, and I've shown every type I can think of right now. So I ran out of battery, so I had to start a new video again. So again, some of my stuff is already written, so that's why I've covered it up. So first thing, L is the midpoint of segment HQ. If the length of LQ is 6x plus 2, and the length of HQ is 24. What is the length of HL? Now, I drew my picture this time just so you understand your line segment does not have to be constantly horizontal. I labeled 6x plus 2 and I labeled 24. And notice I circled my word midpoint and I labeled my midpoint here, because even though you read it, if you don't mark it, your brain doesn't understand that these are the same measurement. So now we don't have anything here, and a lot of students want to all of a sudden make this x. We can't do that because x is already being used. It's kind of like when you're in class. If you're in English first period, you can't also be in math first period. So I need to determine what this is. Don't give it a y or a different letter because you're creating a system at that point, and we don't want to solve a system. But if this is the midpoint, and these are two congruent segments, then if this is 6x plus 2, this also has to be 6x plus 2. So, as I go down, I have segment addition postulate again. The length of HL plus the length of LQ is the length of HQ. I plug in my values. I simplify. I subtract the 4. I divide by 12, and I get my fraction. You must use a reduced fraction. So my reduced fraction is 5/3. And that is my answer. Do not change it to decimal. Okay? That is the exact way I want to see the answer. It is okay if you have something like this. We can go back and check our work. And if we have 6 times 5 over 3 plus 2. So this is HL. 6 times 5 is 30 divided by 3 plus 2. 30 divided by 3 is 10 plus 2, and that's 12. So if this is 12 and this is 12, because they're the same value and they equal 24, then I have definitely done the right work, and I was able to check myself for a test or a quiz. Best of luck doing this type of midpoint problem.